little blues for you. Let's get a turn, Mr. Howard Eldridge. Come on up here, Howard.
She Caught the Key.
Naast ons zit Matt Guitar Murphy. Did I say that well?
Matt Guitar Murphy, yes. I'm sure you, yeah, that's very good.
Oké. Kennen hem natuurlijk van de Blues Brothers. You're still playing with the Blues Brothers.
Yes, I still play with the Blues Brothers band. We just opened up another Blues Brothers club in Los Angeles, actually about a week and a half ago. And we had a bunch of people there, James Brown and Charlie Musselwhite, and a whole bunch of people.
How did you get involved in the Blues Brothers band?
Oh, I was playing in New York, and I was playing with the James Cotton band, and Johnny Winter walked into the house. I'm sure you know who Johnny Winter is, right? Mm-hmm. He's a blues guitar player, very good one. And he had taken us on a tour before, so he'd come and check me out. You know, I guitar players too. And we were jamming on the stage and stuff, me and him. And when I come off the stage, these two guys pull me over in the corner and says, "Hey, look, my name is Dan Aykroyd. This is John Belushi. Well, would you like to make an album with us?" I says, "Wow, sure." So in about a month or two, he got in touch with me, and the rest is history, whatever that is.
How long have you been playing with the Blues Brothers?
The Blues Brothers band? Since 1978, a long time, huh? Well, we quit about 3 or 4 years, though. About 4 years we quit. And in 1988, I went over in Italy with the Matt Guitar Murphy band, and they started asking about the rest of the fellas. And so we finally got together and started back playing again in 1988.
Tell us about the band you're playing with tonight.
Oh, tonight is the Matt Guitar Murphy group. As my nephew on the drums, Floyd Murphy Jr., my bass player is Mr. Eric Udell, the singer, Mr. Howard Eldridge, and the horn player, Mr. Jimmy Biggins, and the keyboard player is Mr. Pat Nigro. And it's a very good group. I think we get along very well. And play some nice music.
Are you touring in Europe?
Yes, I'm doing stuff here. It's only for a little while. This time I wanted to come over with my group, see how it works and everything. And then next time I come over, I do an extended tour, probably.
It's mainly blues.
Yeah, mostly blues, but we play jazz too. We got some jazz tunes. And a few little rock and roll things. You know, it's just, I call it potpourri, you know. It's blues of all types, you know what I mean? You know, little jazz flavored blues and rock and roll and all kinds of stuff. And got some pretty heavy blues too, we play a little bit. So we sort of like flavor it. It's all type of blues, that we call it, you know.
By who were you influenced when you
I influenced, about just about everyone, I guess, that could play. I don't know. If there was someone that could play, then I was always a good listener, you know. I'd listen to people. I don't know, I guess T-Bone Walker was one of the blues players. One of my favorite blues players was Albert King. I love the way he played the blues. You know, he's dead now, of course. But T-Bone Walker is too. But, you know, people like that. And I used to listen to Johnny Smith a lot, Tal Farlow, those guys that play jazz, you know. I've always liked all kinds of music, though, you know, like country and western and blues and all. I think all of it is just about the same as far as I'm concerned. You know, like it's the feeling, actually, what it is that matters in music. I think. Of course, I might be wrong. I don't know. What do I know?
Also played with, for example, John Lee Hooker?
Oh, no, I've never played with John Lee. Just things that happen when we come together. Just like the other night, we opened up the Blues Brothers Club in L.A., and he was on the show. So we played behind him, you know. I was glad to see him, you know.
When did you start playing guitar?
Oh, I don't know whether I'm playing it yet, but I I liked the guitar when I was a kid. I guess about 8 or 9 years old, I saw one on a bed of some people next door, and I asked could I bang on it and stuff, and she said it's okay. So ever since then, I've been playing it. You know, I always liked the sound of the guitar. So.
What type of guitar are you playing right now?
Well, the one that I have now is a Les Paul Gibson. It's one that Dan Aykroyd bought for me, and I also bring it because like travel, it's fragile. Like guitars are fragile. This one here, you can sort of like throw it around a little bit and it won't get damaged. That's why I brought this one. I got a bunch of guitars. Maybe 35, I think, last time I counted.
You prefer Gibson or?
Oh, I play all of the guitars. I have an Ibanez that I like to play very well. And the Stratocasters that I have, I got a couple of those and a couple of Gibson 345s that I play sometimes. So between that and the Gibson and the Strats and the Ibanez, that's what I usually play. I play one, and so I said, well, let me see how this other one will sound. You know how that goes. And that's where I go. It's not where I use ones for a special effect or something like that. It's not that. I'm sure there's other guitar players that does that, but I don't. That is a thought, though. Maybe I should. There's, like things like you would use sort of like an acoustic guitar, an acoustic sound. I just cut an album, and I don't know what label's going to come out on yet, but Dan Aykroyd took it. He liked it so well that he took it, and I'm sure I'll hear from him when I get back to the States, that I use an acoustic sound guitar, So maybe next time I come out, I'll bring the one that we recorded with. It was a Gibson, and it was acoustic and electric. Good sound. I did a couple of country and western tunes. It was great. Now it's really nice. And we got maybe 2 or 3 funk tunes, I think it's a couple of funk tunes, and lots of blues stuff on it.